Clear Creek County is laying off employees and shortening other staff members' hours following deep budget cuts. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jessica Porter.
And I'm Micah Smith. County leaders told us they were left with no other choice.
So Denver 7's Brandon Richard hit the record books to find the root of the problem.
Well, a county commissioner tells us declining sales tax and property tax revenue are the primary culprits for this decision. But he says the problems actually stretch back to 2015.
We've looked at every other option, everything we can do to increase the efficiency of our operations.
Clear Creek County Commissioner George Marlin says he and his colleagues did everything they could to avoid doing what they ultimately had to do.
We've spent years and years doing everything we can to avoid layoffs and looking under every rock.
The county announced Thursday it was laying off 4 employees, and 4 vacant positions will remain unfilled. The employees being laid off work in different county offices and are not in emergency service roles. Commissioner, how hard was it to make this decision?
Let me put it this way. I've been in office for 6 years. We haven't done any layoffs that whole time.
In addition, administrative, planning, and non-emergency county employees will shift to a 32-hour work week.
We're keeping their pay the same and giving them some time back in their lives.
Because of the shorter work week, several county offices will have shorter service hours. Most will now be open from 7:30 to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. Aside from declining sales and property tax revenue, which many communities are dealing with, Marlin says Clear Creek County's financial struggles go back to 2015, when the local mine started producing less.
And that's really where we get our revenue from. So we're getting half of the property tax revenue this year than we did in 2015. So that's a $9 million loss.
For all those reasons, county leaders must now make difficult but necessary decisions. In Georgetown, Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
The Clear Creek County Sheriff's Office, EMS, Transit, and the transfer station will keep their normal operating hours. The laid-off employees will be paid through the end of the year and are being offered severance packages.
And going in depth here, funding shortfalls are leaving many towns and cities across Colorado looking for solutions to save money. The town of Morrison is dissolving its police department in the new year, a decision they say came down to affordability.
I think right now it's a really difficult decision for the board and obviously for the officers finding out. I think for everybody it's a big shock, but ultimately it's about making sure that financially we can take on future projects and that we're doing what's best for taxpayers.
So now the town of Morrison and Jefferson County Sheriff's Office are working on a contract that will allow deputies to take over law enforcement in Morrison. Meanwhile, Jefferson County is going through its own changes. 3 fire districts are set to merge next month. North Fork, Elk Creek, and Inter Canyon Fire are unifying after a mill levy to fund the districts failed in November.